Hello and welcome to the SME Focus Show powered by MTDCNC. I'm your guest host again this week. I'm Mark Weymouth from the Sensor Specialist Plus Automation. Today I'm carrying on the great work this show does in supporting the UK manufacturing sector and highlighting SMEs. My guest today has switched sides of the table, so to speak, because it's Chris Greenough, founder of this show, but also new MD of CEL Sheetmetal in Telford. Hi Chris, welcome back to SMEFocus.
Thank you, Mark. It's great to come back on the show, and I must say you're doing a fantastic job so far.
I always like the dishonesty of a salesman. Well done, Chris. So, tell me about CEL Sheetmetal and what you're doing there and what the company does.
So, we are one of the leading sheet metal and fabricators in the UK, based in Telford. After 29 years in my previous role, I thought the time was right to step up, take a managing director's role. So I'm really excited. A nice team, sort of 60 people, 10 million turnover, sheet metal, so laser, punch, fold, weld, just a fantastic array of different products, and great to still be in the UK manufacturing sector.
You mentioned manufacturing, no great surprise from us, is it really? But if we look at this week, we've got Make UK's Manufacturing Day, which is Thursday, 26th of September. What were your takeaways from the day this year?
Well, I think it's just really good that Make UK are actually pushing this UK Manufacturing Day, but manufacturers opening the doors to the public, to school children, to college people, and really just to show what manufacturing does. I think everyone knows that we manufacture stuff in the UK, but nobody really knows the breadth and depth of what we do and the quality and the workmanship that goes into products. So it's really good that the public get a chance to actually see what manufacturing is done in the UK. And really on the back of that, we've got Labour talking the industrial strategy. So for me, it's a real positive step. The UK Manufacturing Day sort of highlights the great work being done within the sector, and we need to continue that work, build and feed into the industrial strategy, and show that manufacturing as a sector has such value for the UK.
What do you feel the sector, what do you think individuals can do to promote our great manufacturing sector that we love, but how do we promote it more to the general population?
We just need to keep shouting about what we're doing. So I know a lot on LinkedIn. Mark, you do your Friday good news post. I do a Monday post. Andrea Wilson and others do their Thursday post. And then shows like this. So just actually talk about manufacturing, talk about the stars of the sector, talk about what we do. There's some fantastic businesses within the UK that really are hidden away. Everyone thinks of manufacturing as not the glamorous career that they want for their children, but it is a career. I've worked in the sector, this is my 30th year now. There are careers, there are great opportunities, and the sector is changing so quickly with innovation, invention, AI, Industry 4.0, whatever you call it. It's now very different than the sort of perception that most people have of manufacturing.
Okay. Plenty to do. You mentioned 30 years in the industry. I know that feeling. It's been hard, but boy, it's been fun, and I wouldn't wish to swap it for anything else. How do you think the show is going at the minute, and do you have thoughts on how we can get more people out onto the show to spread the good news?
Absolutely. Well, firstly, as I said, Mark, you've taken over after show 202. I think you're doing a great job. It's carrying on the great work that Joe and the MTD team started all those years ago with me. We need to get more people and show that manufacturing is a career choice for the future. We'd like more guest presenters. So I know you've stepped in the last few. I know how busy you are, and squeezing in even this sort of 10, 15 minutes in your busy schedule with what you've got going on is fantastic. But I think we need more. Let's have some guest presenters. Let's have different topics. I'd like to do something around AI in the future, because I think for manufacturers, that is the next big leap in terms of how we can get to productivity improvements. And I think we just need to keep promoting the show, and keep showing the fantastic businesses and stars of the sector.
Okay. Talking plans, talking busy, and yeah, it says behind your head CEL Sheetmetal. I personally think that metal bashing is a phrase of compliment, and something we should be excited about. So what does the next 12 months have in store for yourselves and CEL Sheetmetal? What excitement is in the next year for you guys?
Well, I mean, you mentioned metal bashing, so you think it's quite a good term to describe the industry. I have mixed emotions about. You love it. I know Steve.
We should be proud of it, is what I mean.
Absolutely. Well, we do. I mean, we make metal, we bash metal, we cut metal, we bend metal. So I think there is maybe a different term we could use, which is slightly more looking to the future. But I'm really excited for the next 12 months. We're part of the Northern Industries Group, who are growing, investing all the time. We've got a great team here. We're putting some structure in place to make that team even leaner and keener, and looking for different customers, different sectors all the time. So I'm bringing a different view to the business, much more commercial, much more customer focused. So we're looking at lead times, delivery times, making sure we give the customers exactly what they need. And for me, it's a great start. I mean, I've got renewed energy now. After 30 years in the sector, I've now got my teeth into something new. And I'm looking to bring that energy and enthusiasm to make a great success of CEL.
Okay. Well, I think it sounds like an interesting, exciting time. I'm envious of the challenge and the excitement you've got of taking on something new and something that's so fits so well with your skills and your knowledge. So sounds exciting. Good luck.
It is, right, and I know you. Yeah, it is. I know you went on the journey. You became an MD, and we've spoken briefly about how tough it was at the time, but how much you enjoyed the journey to where you are now. So I'm looking forward to following you on that sort of journey, Mark, as moving to MD in a new role. So thank you for your time today.
Excellent. Cheers, Chris. Thanks.
Thank you.
Right. I'll wrap up by saying if you'd like to get in touch with the show with a comment, a suggestion, or as we've mentioned, if you'd like to appear in a future episode, please email us at inquiries@mtdcnc.com or contact myself, Stuart, Joe Reynolds, or Chris. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And from me, Mark Weymouth, Plus Automation, have a good weekend. Cheers.